Cowboys 2025 lineup, shot numbers, gambit, and roster shakeups. The NFL landscape just got wilder with Tyreek Hill's explosive return to Kansas City, but the Dallas Cowboys are making their own noise as they head through OTAs, minicamp, and training camp. With a revamped coaching staff and potential lineup changes, is this a smart move to reclaim NFC glory or a risky bet that could derail America's team? We break down the Cowboys 2025 starting lineup, the impact of new head coach Brian Schottenheimer, and how Dallas stacks up in a loaded league. If you're itching for football season, show it by smashing that like button and dropping your thoughts in the comments. Let's dive into the Cowboys 2025 roster and what's at stake. Coaching overhaul. Schottenheimer takes the helm. The biggest change in Dallas isn't on the field, it's on the sidelines. Brian Schottenheimer, a first-time head coach, steps into the spotlight after Mike McCarthy's departure. Schottenheimer, last year's offensive coordinator, now takes full control, including play-calling duties. The pressure is on. Can Schottenheimer elevate the Cowboys beyond McCarthy's 1-2-5 seasons, or will he be outmatched in a role nobody saw him taking? Outmatched in a role nobody saw him taking. The range of outcomes is massive. In the best case, Schottenheimer is a sleeping giant, harnessing Dak Prescott's talent and a retooled roster to make Dallas a top 10 coaching unit, something fans haven't seen since Bill Parcells' era. In the worst case, the naysayers who doubted his head coaching chops are proven right, and the Cowboys stumble in a competitive NFC East. The vibes are high, but the stakes are higher. The coaching staff overhaul is deep. Matt Eberflus, defensive coordinator, brings a new scheme, which could lead to a slow start as players adjust, much like past DC transits under Dan Quinn and Mike Zimmer. Clayton Adams, offensive coordinator, non-play caller, intrigues as a fresh voice shaping the offense. Nick Sorensen, special teams coordinator, returns to a natural fit after serving as the 49ers DC. Assistants have been swapped out, signaling a full reset. Confidence check. On a scale of 1, no faith, to 10, Super Bowl bound, how confident are you in Schottenheimer's coaching staff? I'll drop your number in the pinned comment and explain why. Be honest, Cowboys Nation. Position by position, breakdown. Quarterback, Dak Prescott, no debate. Starter, Dak Prescott, that's the heart of this team, but his health is the X factor. After playing only 12 games in 2024 due to injuries, and 16, 17, and 5 games in prior years, Prescott must stay on the field for all 17 games in 2025. The 2023 version of Doc, 36 TDs, 9 INCs to return, not the 2024 pick-prone version, trying to do too much. If he goes down, backups like Cooper Rush can win games, but playoff hopes hinge on Doc staying healthy and sharp. K question, can Doc return to his 2023 form? Drop Y for yes or N for no in the comments. Running back, a rotation of question mark starters. Rotation, Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jaden Blue, possibly Phil Maffa. The running back room is a major question mark. Javonte Williams, 2 years removed from a 2021 knee injury, needs to rediscover his explosive rookie form, 903 yards, 4.4 IP. Miles Sanders, once a 5.0 IPIC back in Philly, flopped in Carolina and must bounce back. Jaden Blue, a young Texas product, could be an explosive playmaker but isn't built for 200 carries, think 10 touches per game max. This rotation is up for grabs and midseason changes are likely. Bounce back watch, can Williams or Sanders reclaim their early career form? Drop your pick in the comments. Wide receiver, a loaded top 3 starters, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens. John Tolbert, CeeDee Lamb is the wrong one, no question. And George Pickens, the big off-season addition, locks in his roar 2. John Tolbert, who emerged late in 2024, holds the roar 3 spot but could be phased out if Jonathan Yo steps up or Cavonte Turpin's gadget play steal snaps. Mingo's downfield potential was limited by Cooper Rush's arm last year, but with Dak back, he could climb the pecking order. Get your George Pickens jersey at chatsports.com/Pickens, link in comments description. Question, does Tolbert hold on a roar 3 all season? Drop your N. Tight end, Jake Ferguson's bounce back year. Starter, Jake Ferguson's 2020 breakout, 71 catches, 761 yards, didn't carry into 2024, hampered by a week 1 knee injury and poor chemistry with Cooper Rush. With Dak back, Fergie needs to regain his 2023 form to complement Lamb and Pickens. Luke Schoonmaker could see more 2 tight end sets, but the Cowboys often stick to 11 personnel, 1 TA. Poll, will Ferguson bounce back in 2025? Drop Y for yes or N for no. Offensive line, a rock-solid unit. Starters, Tyler Guyton, LT, Tyler Smith, LG, Cooper Beebe, C, Tyler Booker, RG, Terrence Steele, RT, bearing injuries. This is one of the NFL's best lines. Depth is solid, but significant snaps for backups likely mean injuries or poor play, a bad sign. The preseason battle for backup spots will be fierce. Question, will the O-line stay healthy? Drop your take. Defensive tackle, Osa Mazi lead the way starters, Osa Odigizua, Mazi Smith. Osa Odigizua is a perfect fit for Eberflus' scheme, anchoring the run defense. Mazi Smith, however, faces a make-or-break year after learning a new system for the third straight season. If Mazi doesn't step up, the run defense could falter in big games. Solomon Thomas will rotate in, but Mazi's growth is critical. Question, will Mazi Smith finally break out? Drop your end. Defensive end, Micah Parsons, and a rotation starters, Micah Parsons. Dante Fowler, Jr. Parsons, a perennial All-Pro, will play massive snaps, with Fowler 10.5 sacks in 2024, leading the rotation on third downs. Donovan Ezerike, Marshawn Nealon, Peyton Turner, and Sam Williams, if healthy, will mix in, with Nealon tasked with run stopping. Prediction, Fowler gets 6 sacks if he stays healthy. Drop your sack prediction for Fowler in the comments. Linebacker, the biggest wild card starters, Week 1, Kenneth Murray, Maurice Leafo, Jack Sanborn. The linebacker room is fluid. Murray, the most experienced, likely starts as the MI key with the green dot, but DeMarvion Overshown could claim a starting spot by Week 18 once healthy. Leafo and Sanborn are Week 1 starters, but Shamar, James, and others will push for snaps. Eberflus' 3 LB sets and nickel packages make this group fascinating. Will Murray stay free to roam, or does Leafo take a leap? Poll, who leads the Cowboys in tackles in 2025? Drop your pick, Murray, Leafo, Sanborn, Overshown, etc. in the comments. Cornerback, a midseason shift loom starters, Week 1, Daron Bland, outside Israel Mukumamu. Nickel, Daron Bland is a lock, but his position outside or nickel depends on Trevon Diggs' recovery. If Diggs isn't ready, Bland starts outside with Mukuamu at nickel, who could have a breakout year. Savion Revel, a G5 talent, has buzz but may need time. Best case, Diggs returns, Bland slides to nickel, and Revel emerges. Worst case, Mukuamu struggles, exposing the outside. Question, where does Bland play most snaps, outside or nickel? Drop your answer. Safety, a reliable duo. The big picture, can Dallas compete in a stacked NFC? With Tyreek Hill making the Chiefs a juggernaut again, the Cowboys face a tougher road to the Super Bowl. Schottenheimer's unproven status as head coach opens a wide range of outcomes. Dallas could soar to a top 10 coaching unit or crash if he's overwhelmed. Dak's health, the running back rotation, and the linebacker room are the biggest question marks, but the offensive line, Parsons and a loaded receiver core give Dallas a high ceiling. Grade the changes, give the Cowboys coaching, and roster moves a grade, A, B, C, D, or F. Drop it in the comments with your reasoning. Are you hyped for Schottenheimer in this lineup, or worried about the risks?